Here we have Conn Mellophone number 118,341. And depending on which serial number index you look at, it was made sometime between 1909 and 1911. Most lists place it in 1910. I personally think it was made in 1911 because this is, again, apparently a Model 6E, which was introduced in 1911 after the May of 1910 fire at the Conn factory. It's a silver instrument. It is actually in pretty good condition overall. I have not polished it, and I may not. I may just leave it black as it is, because if I polish it, all it's going to do is tarnish again anyway. So we will see what the future holds with regards to that. It is supplied with 4 lead pipes. The biggest one is a key of C, and then this next one down in size is key of D, then key of E flat, and then the straight one down towards the bottom is key of F. And as I was a French horn player for 25 years, the key of F gets used quite a bit. The mouthpieces there, the one on the left is a Vincent Bach number 6 mellophone mouthpiece that I just received today. The horn was supplied to me with a Vincent Bach 7C cornet mouthpiece, which is a well-regarded mouthpiece for cornets, but it does not work too well with this horn. The intonation is much, much better with the real mellophone mouthpiece on the left. Looking at the valve slides, let's see if this will come out on the camera here. Yes, you will see a line right there, and then you pull it out and there's another line, and you pull it out again, and there is a third line. Now, the best that I have been able to determine, I have no manual with this thing, but the best that I've been able to determine, if you're playing the instrument with the F lead pipe installed, you push this all the way in, and then the first one is E flat, the second one is D, and the last one is C. Now, it could be in inverse order of that, but that's my working assumption at the moment. All 3 slides have similar markings on them. And the first valve slide here, you have to pull it out quite a ways to get to them, especially the last one, the one that is presumably key of C. More research and experimentation is in order. Now, on the back side of the horn is the main tuning slide, which does not have any markings on it. And I'm going to point this out so that if someone who knows more about this than I do sees this video, maybe I can find some answers. But it is, the information on a mellophone this old is not readily available, but from what I can find out, There was a Model 6E and a Model 7E. And the Model 6E, which is what I think this one is, was the low-pitched version, which is keyed to our modern A equals 440 tuning standard. Whereas the 7E was a high-pitched, which I think was A equals 553 or something like that. I'm not sure. But I have seen pictures of these mellophones supplied with two tuning slides also. One sort of longish like this, and one that was shorter and curved across like that, which would tell me that that was a high-pitched version. And this is not to be confused with later model 6Es and 7Es made in the 20s, which apparently, from the pictures I've been able to see, did not come with all these lead pipes, but instead were keyed in F, and you replace the main slide here for E flat, and they didn't do C and D. That's the best that I've been able to figure out. This is the F pipe, and you install it in your mouthpiece and have the horn flopping around here, which we don't want. Now this is the E flat lead pipe, which has been rather badly repaired. It probably got cracked at some time in its history. It works fine, but it looks kind of ugly. It was definitely repaired by somebody who thought that the bigger the glob, the better the job. But it works fine. And we put it on here. And it gives you a nice little loopy-loop there. Here is the key of D lead pipe installed. Here is the key of C lead pipe installed. And before somebody asks, the mouthpiece does not fit without one of these lead pipes installed. It's a different size, done that way on purpose. I don't know what the resulting key would be if it were able to be installed without a lead pipe. Maybe a sort of a flat F key of F sharp, I don't know. As part of the demonstration here, I will show you how each lead pipe changes the key of the instrument. I will play a written C on the mellophone and show you the key that comes up on the piano. And this piano is kept in tune. It's a 1918 Hobart Elm cable that is also in pretty good condition. I've done a lot of work on it, and it's in tune, and so I will be showing that as well. Okay, here we go. We have the F lead pipe, which incidentally had a rather large ding in it when I got the horn. I had to have it straightened out. I'm going to play the F lead pipe. I will play written middle C on the horn, and you will see that it will be in tune with the F here. And here we are with the crusty E flat. See if we can tune that a little better. Yeah, pull the tuning slide out a little bit and it drops right into tune. And with key of D, these two lead pipes don't look like they were used too much. And here, last but not least, is the key of C, which certainly would be useful if you wanted to play directly off of piano music. And all of these seem to be better in tune with the main tuning slide pulled out a little bit, as you can see here. In case you were wondering, this bugle is apparently one of the cheapies made in India, and it's sort of a bonus thing. I'll play a note or two on it for you, but it's pretty atrocious, and it leaks at the joints, and the mouthpiece sucks. But there it is. Okay, I'm going to give this thing a little bit of a play here. Please keep in mind that my chops are 25 years out of shape, and I've only had this thing for about a week, so I'm going to be rather bad, and I'm going to have to rest between phrases of the music. One last thing. Also, my understanding that the instrument was supplied with 2 mouthpieces from the factory, presumably one for F and E flat and another one for C and D, which might have been an improvement over trying to use one mouthpiece for the whole thing. And that's about all my 25-year-old chops will do. Here we go with a little bit of bonus footage for this horrible thing. I can't even play taps on this thing. Listen to how terrible this thing is. I think maybe a better mouthpiece might help this thing, but it still leaks at one of the solder joints at least. Anyway, hope you didn't enjoy that, because I sure didn't. God us bless. How do you turn this thing off? Where's the button? There it is.